Hello racing fans and a warm welcome to Trackside, proudly brought to you by World Sports Betting. Bet with the best, bet with WSB. And it is the weekend that we're looking forward to on Trackside. Saturday we race at Turffontein and Sunday we race at Scottsville. I trust that you're all having a fair week and looking forward to this weekend's racing. And as always, it's 4 horses to follow over the weekend. And I've looked at both cards. I like 1 horse at Turffontein, and then I like 3 horses at Scottsville. So away we go with our 4 horses. We'll begin early at Turffontein, which will be race number 2. It's over 1,450 meters, and it's a fillies and mares race. And here I'm going with a runner that is trained by Tyrone Zaki, who will be partnered by Gavin Lerena. And I must just say that through my good friend Dylan Chinsabi, I was introduced to Jazzy. And Jazzy owns this horse, DJ Jazzy D, for the DJ Jazzy D Racing. And the horse is simply, whoa, 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 my lady soul. How do we joke? But that's the horse's name, Lady, My Lady Soul, sung by the Temptations, if you can remember. That was one of the groups at Old School Music. Well, I know that DJ Jazzy D loves his old school music, and I did give him a buzz. In fact, he SMS'd me to say that he thinks this horse will be the winner's encloser, and I sent him a message, and he says that the stable are very confident that the horse will win. So there's confidence coming through, which is passed on from the stable and the jockey to DJ Jazzy. And My Lady Souls, well, we're hoping it's whoa, 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 whoa for DJ Jazzy, who has invested in a number of horses these days in racing. And when you look at that first start, the daughter of Master of My Fate, it was a promising introduction. There was money for her. She shortened into 9-2. And she ran second. It was a good second behind Vilkies. Whilst there haven't been any winners from that form line, I will tell you that What a Lucy ran second and Senora Bomba ran third. So we've had 2 runners that came out to run second and third behind Daring Act. And although, some may say that it is the inside track, but she's got a nice draw here. And with Gavin Lerena up, having been there to work the filly, just with natural improvement from one run to the next, having taken that first one into account, which I'm certain would have brought her on a tongue, I think that she will be very hard to beat. And thanks to DJ Jazzy for that feedback when I did give him a call for number 9, My Lady Soul. So that is one runner at Turffontein, and that could be a 5-star bet there in race number 2. Then on to the 3 runners at Scottsville on Sunday. And our 3 runners will begin in race number 4. The first of those 3, and it's horse number 7, King of the Gauls. Riverland and Foree will team up. But if you can remember, first up, there were horses that were fancied in that made it. It looked to be a highly competitive race that was won by Sovereign State. And you know that Sovereign State for Frank Robinson is a fairly decent horse, a progressive individual. He's since won again over 1,600 meters. In that race, second was Star Performer from the stable of God Puller. Bermaness was back in third for the Mike de Kock yard. This horse was fourth. And fifth in that race, if you can recall, last week we made the Shepherd good thing. It was just unfortunate how things played out. He was playing up at the stalls. He was examined by the vet, loaded. They jumped, and he was declared a non-runner at the Shepherd. So we didn't get to see how he went that day because he was impeded with the gates opening behind him and declared a non-runner, the Shepherd. So we didn't get to see that, but no doubt, King of the Gauls, having a word with Robert Bloomberg. If you can remember, first time out, he was of the opinion, and the information that was passed on to him, that it was a hot maiden field. But whatever the result, first up, this horse will come on, and he ran a very good race, and he found a lot of betting support that day, number 7, King of the Gauls. So with the experience on the course and having a look at the opposition that he takes on, I think he's the right horse here. Number 7, King of the Gauls in race number 4. Then we go on to race number 5. Well, I think I found one here. and I think this will be a decent price. Race 5 over 1,750 meters. I'm going with the form line behind Sign of Fate. That's a Robbie Hill runner, and I'm going with the runner called Flight Display, Miller and Godin. The last time we raced at Scottsville, this combination had a good day. I think the stable had 2 winners, one with Matthew Thackeray and the other with Tristan Godin. This daughter of Futura, when they raced the last time out over 1,600 meters, which was a second start over a mile at Grayville, she was drawn 3 out of 10. Now, it was just unfortunate that she missed the break that day. She was slow away, and you found the other runners on the outside chased for a position, and she was pushed back, having been slow away. She found herself towards the back of the field. Nevertheless, she did grab my attention. When they turned into the straight over the final 400 meters, she was the fastest finisher behind Sign of Fate. She was only beaten 3 lengths, considering that she was slow away, losing about 2 lengths. That was a good run. Now, that Sign of Fate form line, I mentioned there are few in the race, and I'm sticking with that form line. But Kitty Mo finished in front of her, and then this horse called Diamondia ran back in behind her as well, finished back at 5th. So Kitty Mo ran 2nd, she ran 4th, and Diamondia ran 5th. So I don't think there'll be much to separate the 3, but I'm expecting this filly, if she jumps on terms, that is the big thing for me. If she jumps on terms, I think she's the right horse in this field, number 8, Flight Display, and let's see how she goes. Hopefully she gets away on terms. Just keep an eye on that scroll gate, which is stall gate number 8. And then our last of our 3 at Scottsville on Sunday comes up in the lucky last race, number 8 over 1,200 meters. And here I've gone for a horse that I really like. I think this will be a very good way to possibly close things off on the day. It's called Neither Here Nor There, from the stable of Peter Muscat with Richard Fourie up. A horse that was unfancied, any price, 20 to 1 first up and 1 on debut. Next time out, poorly drawn over 1,400 meters, no show. And then that last start towards the end of the season, they punted the winner Moya Wa La Liga like they knew the result, and this individual ran 2nd. Likely race 4-year-old. That last start is the runner that has set my sights on this horse as the horse to beat. That was a conditional graduation plate, and when you look at the average rating there of a 91 compared to the average rating here of 81, you can see that that last start was far stronger than this horse meets here in the C Division handicap. The winner, Sunblush, was a 106. The second place runner, Mrs. Browning, was a 93. And this horse of an 82, yes, was carrying 53 kgs, but ran an excellent race, number 6, Neither Here Nor There. So with Fourie up, I think if this individual just repeats that last start, it'll be the horse to beat, and it may take a good horse to beat him. So I'm going with number 6, Neither Here Nor There, to close things off at a high at Scottsville on Sunday in race number 8. And that is it, guys. The 2 trebles will be up on the World Sports Betting menu. I wish you all racing fans a fabulous weekend wherever you play. Maybe you're playing on Saturday at Turffontein, or maybe you're playing Sunday at Scottsville, or maybe you're going to be playing both centers. But as always, on behalf of World Sports Betting, thanks to all the punters, but more importantly and more especially, thanks to you, the valued customer. Until we meet again, which will be next week, you have a blast, find all the winners, hopefully make a huge profit. And from myself, Deez Dayanand, take care. Salanigash.